So excited to do this MERICA makeup tutorial. And nothing says MERICA where I live in Orchard Park quite like the Buffalo Bills. So go Bills always. All right. So I totally have no makeup on, but I will say you need good skincare. So if you're not using skincare, don't expect to paint the Mona Lisa on tree bark. It's just not going to happen for you. It really won't. Okay. So it's mean, but it's true. So sorry, not sorry. Okay, so my skincare is on. I personally like to use the repair set with Mary Kay. It's my favorite. But I also like to use the toner from the new Mary Kay skincare lines, like that little antioxidant clean out that it gives me. So the first thing I'm going to put on is the foundation primer, which has SPF 30. It's going to protect you against the UVA rays, the UVB rays. And if you're watching live, like comment and say like, hey, Danny, what's up? Because I know I put this together like so last minute, but I was like, you know what? Let's show the people how to wear cute makeup for the 4th of July. It's going to be hot. It's going to be sweaty. A lot of you are probably going to the beach, going to the pool. I will be at my pool in my backyard with my hair in a bun, pretty much looking like this. Maybe not the bow in the pool. Maybe the bow in the pool. I don't know. You know, whatever works. Okay, so where'd my foundation go? I moved all my stuff around so I could fit my computer, and now everything's in a different spot. So there's a few different foundations you can use by Mary Kay. There's actually like 5 or 6. It's crazy. A lot of my customers in the summer really love wearing the CC cream. For me, I am oily combination skin. I already have a luminous glow. So I like to use the matte wear foundation. Personal preference. So I'm just going to polka dot that around on my face. And if you're like, I'm not sure what foundation color I am, if you go on your beauty consultant's website, like their marykay.com website, there is actually a foundation quiz in there. Like, so cool. And it's actually pretty accurate because I did it on myself because I want to know if it worked. So, and it did. And I do it with myself during all the season changes because as summer goes on, I'm going to get more tan because right now I am pasty. So yeah. And I like to put it even over my eyelids because you just have like natural discoloration there because the skin's just so thin. So I even like to put it on my eyelids. So, and I'm using beige and 190. I'm a neutral undertone. So I get tan. But I'm not quite olivey like my mom. If you know my mom, she's very olive skinned. If you are like, think about the skin and like if you think of the sun and you burn, you're a cool undertone. Okay. So that's done. Next is eyebrows. And let me tell you, I could do a whole training just on eyebrows. Eyebrows frame your face. They can make you look younger. They can make you look more awake. I'm a tired mama. I need to look more awake. And like, I'm just going to do one side and you're going to see that it's going to like look higher. Like it's crazy. So first thing I'm doing using the brow pencil in brunette. So I kind of like to outline it first. And then it's such a thin like tip that you never have to sharpen it, which I love. So I just do like nice little feathery strokes. It kind of mimics natural hairs. So just there, look at the difference. I mean, brow liner, nothing. It like physically like pulls you up, right? So, and then I also like to use the brow tint. A lot of you also like to use the brow gel out there. I like the tint because it gives my hair is just a little bit more of a warm color. Or if you have like gray hairs in your eyebrows, the tint is great for that. You're always going to have too much product on this. So you just want to like scrape it off. And then tint takes a little time to learn. I like the first time I tried it, it was an absolute disaster. So I like to start in the middle and I'm perpendicular to the ground. I like to do light feathery strokes. And then I go back to the beginning. And let me know as you're watching too, like which of these products do you use? Which ones do you want to try? Let us know. Hey, Megan, thanks for watching. So look at how different my eyebrows look. I mean, it's like, which eyebrow do you want? This side? 1 or 2? I gotta do the other side. It will like literally drive me insane if I don't fill them in. So I may leave the house without makeup on, but you can bet your bottom dollar my eyebrows will be filled. It is a bare necessity in my world. Did anybody, raise your hand, did anybody overpluck in the early 2000s? Because I did. And now they just grow super weird, especially this inner part does not grow normal. So brow liner is like my best friend. And then I'm going to go back in with a tint. Again, I like to scrape all of it off. And then light, feathery strokes. It's easier to add than subtract. True in the classroom as well. Okay. Now I gotta tell you, you want to take good care of your eyebrows. You want to get them groomed, plucked, whatever, regularly. I'm not good enough to pluck mine. Oops, I just dropped something by myself. What did I drop? No, I dropped my product I need. So I get them waxed, but I'll tell you, I have not been able to make it to my wax girl, and like they are growing. They are growing in. Oh my God, I'm dropping everything over here. So I'm going to show you a trick to make it look nicer if your eyebrows are a little overgrown. Yes, Carrie, eyebrows make such a difference. So I like to take a little bit of my perfecting concealer and I will put it like right under my eyebrow. I'll take a cream color brush and I will literally go right up and around my brow to like give coverage. And then I'm just going to gently blend all the way down over my lid. I do have a lot of customers too that really like to use the concealer as like a base, like instead of like a primer. So I also will do that sometimes. But this right now, it's purely to cover up those eyebrow hairs. I really wanted to get them waxed today, but then I forgot my dog had to get groomed. So here we are. Also, I so apologize for my room being a mess. I have a 6-month-old. You know, this is sometimes it's as good as it gets. Okay, so I'm prepped. The base is prepped now. I feel good. Now the next thing, so we're doing like red, white, and blue inspired looks. And I want to do a look that's like super chill. And because you're going 4th of July, you're going to be hot, you're going to be sweaty. You may not want to do a ton of makeup, right? But you still want to look cute, right? So I'm going to use Light Beam liquid eyeshadow. And I love the liquid eyeshadow because you can use it solo. You can use it as a base. It's very versatile. So you'll notice I put it all over my lid. I'm taking a cream color brush and I am going to make sure my whole lid looks good. And then the leftovers, I'm just going to gently ombre blend it up to my eyebrows. And don't worry if you're getting a little messy. We're going to clean that up. So again, this is Light Beam liquid eyeshadow. I love our liquid eyeshadows. Light Beam and Pink Starlight I use the most. So again, you want to make sure your lid looks good. And then whatever extras, you just kind of blend it up. But I'll tell you, using the right beauty tools makes all the difference in the world. So people are like, can I use my finger? Maybe, but it's going to be real messy. So like, why? You know, you're going to waste a lot of product. That's not fun. Now, if you really want your lid just to have like a little extra sparkle because you're like fun, you could take Crystalline. It's this very shimmery, pretty eyeshadow. We can put that on our lid. So if you're like, Danny, like that's not enough dimension for me. I need a little bit more. Here's what I say you could do. I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to take a fluffy brush, my blending brush. It's very fluffy. I'm going to go in, where is she? Hazelnut. This light color. And I'm just going to like windshield wiper right into my crease to create a little mid-tone. And I'm just using such a small amount, right? Like there's not a lot on that brush. And just right in there. This is going to give your eye a little bit more dimension. If you have a hooded lid, you could create the illusion that you do have a lid. But just gives you a little something. And then I'm going to take, not that brush because that was too big. I'm just going to take a what's this little guy called? They label all the brushes. How nice is that? Eye smudger brush. And I'm going to take Crystalline right there. I'm going to put this on the inner corner of my lid. I like to do the brightest color on the inner corner because it makes you look more awake. And who doesn't want to look more awake? I always want to look more awake. So I'm just going to blend that right in there. So I'm going like inner 20-ish% into my eye. So I'm not going to do the whole lid. You could do your whole lid. I'm just going to do the inner corner. Create a little dimension without doing a ton of work. That's how I roll. Okay, next, under eye corrector concealer. If you have dark under eyes, this is for you. Also, the hydrogel eye patches would also be for you on a skincare note. So, oh, Megan, you overplucked too? That makes me feel better. Oh, the early 2000s. Okay, now I'm going to take a different cream color brush because I don't want sparkly under eyes. And I'm going to kind of think about like being an upside down triangle. And I'm going to swoop up and clean that edge so that my eye looks extra snatched. So sometimes I like to pat it in just to blend it. And if you don't have dark under eyes, but you still want to like clean up your edge to get it to nice, like snatched look, you could just use your foundation. So, so just go right up from the corner, like where the corner meets your eyebrow. Also, this is like where your eyebrow should end. Anything past that, it's the no-no zone. We don't like to put eye makeup there. We don't want to put eyebrow past that. That's the no-no zone. So I just like to pat, 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 pat. Blend. Bam! I'm awake. I'm awake. Okay. Ooh, my nose is itchy. Now, when I heard we were coming out with a blue eyeliner, I was like, are the 90s back? It's not like that. It's so pretty. And what's really cool about our eyeliners and lip liners, where it shows the color of it, that little sucker pops out. It's a sharpener. You know how many years it took me to learn that? So many. So when you get it out, you can just put it on there, twist it, sharpens. What? So if you want a nice pointy edge, just suck that baby back in. You've got a sharpened edge. Oh my God. Like, who knew? Who knew? Okay. Now, you don't want to tug at your eye, but I do like, oh, you know what? I forgot one thing. I'm sorry. Did I tell you it's like my bedtime right now? Okay. I am going to take my powder brush really quick. Hold on. I am going to pat my under eyes. This is going to help melt proof your makeup too. I want to put translucent powder underneath around my under eyes so like my makeup won't run. Everything stays in place. So I like to almost like bake my under eye. I am going to sweep that away, so I'm not going to look like a crazy clown lady for long. I'm just going to leave it there while I do my eyeliner. Okay. I sharpened it. Yay. And it's so pretty. I was going to draw like a little heart on my hand. Like, look how cute. It's like a nice deep blue. So I'm going to keep my skin taut, but I'm not going to like tug. You know what I mean? So, and I like to do little dashes. If you try and go like, wait, might not work out for you. And doing this, I'm trying to look at the mirror that's behind my camera right now. So if this is awkward, sorry. Do. Especially if you like to get a thin line, you want to do this kind of slow. Bam. So not the 90s, but still cute. And then if you want to take a little part of your finger and smudge it just to get that extra little like slight wing, super cute. So keep it taut. And I don't know why, but one eye for me always looks better than the other. Can anyone relate? Sometimes my eyelashes get in the way. Whew. Hi, Bridget. Oh my God, yeah, you gotta try. Whew, okay, didn't want to poke myself. If you've ever poked yourself with an eyeliner or a mascara, you know that is like almost as bad as stepping on a Lego. And then I like to smudge it out just a pinch. Awesome. Okay. Yay. So super cute, but I'm not in the 90s. Life is good. Okay. Now, if you want to keep it so, because you're like going to be sweating, maybe you're going to be at a pool, whatever the case may be, you want the waterproof Mary Kay mascara. Where's the logo? Waterproof mascara. That's the great tube. If you want boom, ba boom lashes, then you want lash intensity. If you want flirty lashes, you want Panorama. Now I'll tell you, I cheat a little bit, and the Panorama wand fits in the waterproof tube. So I keep a Panorama wand in my waterproof tube. It works, and I love it. So, and I kind of like to put it on like a toothbrush, like da 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 da, like going up, and I kind of blink into it. Or if you want, you can layer your mascaras too. So like for me, if I always want waterproof benefits because I'm oily, I sweat, my eyes just water all the time. Not all the time, but like a lot. Like even if I yawn, they water. So I need waterproof benefits. What you can do is you can layer your mascara. So you can do a base coat of the waterproof. And then you can go in with your favorite mascara. Maybe it's Ultimate, Lash Love Lengthening, whatever the case may be. For me, it's Lash Intensity because it's big, bold lashes, volume, length, the goods. And I'll do a couple coats of my Lash Intensity. And then I'll end with a coat of waterproof. So kind of like sandwich it with waterproof. You hear that nice pop when I pull it out of the tube? That's because my mascara is fresh. Put in the chat, how often should you change your mascara? It might be more often than you think. And we want to change it regularly because you can get lash mites, bacteria, all that gross stuff. Plus, it's just going to dry out too. You know what I mean? So how often should you change your mascara tube? Put her in the chat. I won't go crazy with my lashes just because I know you guys like, okay, I don't want to keep watching her put on her mascara. But I also want to look cute for you. So sorry that you're looking up my nose. Also, I am Sales Director Danny Sadler, if you don't know me and you're watching this. And today is July 3rd, 2024, and my team and I just finished our second Mary Kay car, the Chevy Equinox. We are so excited to have earned it. The top 1% of Mary Kay is who earns the car. So it's pretty sweet. Okay, I promise this is my last coat. So shout out to my Sadler unit, the Duchess Dynasty. A lot of them are probably wondering, why is it called the Duchess Dynasty? Well, there's a few reasons. One, I had a nickname called Duchess. People like at my one job, my nickname was Duchess because I'm such a princess. And I feel like we're royalty in our area, so that's the name. Okay, so now I am just sandwiching it. That was really hard to say. With my waterproof. Bam. Okay. So next, remember I put all that powder on my face? I'm going to take my brush and just gently blend it away. Now, you have two choices. You can either put translucent powder all over your face. It gives it a nice matte look. It's like when you take pictures, your face almost looks like filtered. It just looks so good. Or you can use the silky setting powder, which is pigmented. I like to use the silky setting powder. So I like to get a little bit on my brush and I just blend it all over my face. So I like it because it gives me just a pinch extra coverage. It gives me, again, that like filtered look. And since I'm oily, I like a little powder to help catch my oil throughout the day. So I look a little more matte. Also, if you have not tried the oil blotters, they're so good. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my eyebrow eyeliner brush. You can see it's got that teeny tiny tip. And I like, if I do eyeliner on the top, I'm putting eyeliner on the bottom because it's going to make your eye look so much bigger when you have it on both. So because I did a blue eyeliner on top, I'm going to use, I always forget the name of it, Starry Night. So it's a shimmery blue. And I'm going to like push this into my bottom lashes. And I'm just going to do one side so you can see how much bigger it makes my eye look. And as a side note, I normally don't do black on the bottom like ever. Even if I have black eyeliner on the top, I'll still use like a brown or a Merlot underneath. So it's not as harsh. So I do my bottom eyeliner. I only ever do waterproof mascara on the bottom because we have discussed I'm oily. And I just do one coat, just enough to be like, oh, she does have lashes down there. And then bam, look at my eyes. Eyeliner on the bottom, no eyeliner on the bottom. Isn't it crazy like how much bigger this eye looks? Like insane. So do your bottom eyeliner. Similarly, I wouldn't do eyeliner on the bottom and not on the top. It's like a bikini. You need both pieces. Okay. Because if you just do it on the bottom, it's going to sag your eye down. If you don't do it, as you saw, if you only do it on the top, it makes your eye look smaller. So you don't want a saggy eye and you don't want a tiny eye. You want nice big eyes. So I'm pushing it like right into my lashes. And wherever your eyelash hairs stop on the bottom, that's where your eyeliner will stop. Just to kind of give you like a little help guide there. And if you don't like do weird face motions, like then you're not putting your mascara on, right? Okay, bam. Now I have big eyes. Okay. Next is the cheekies. Now I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do a pretty bold lip. And so that means I don't want my cheeks to be crazy because that's not going to be a good look. You don't want like bold, bold, bold because then people don't know where to look on your face. You want to have like 2 areas at most that are like boom, real bold. Okay. I own all the colors. So what I've been wearing a lot this summer recently, I'll tell you, is Juicy Peach and Red Coral. I've been loving those colors. Not going to wear that with this look today. I just wanted to in general say like, oh my God, I've been loving those colors. What I'm going to do today is just a little bit of this golden copper color. It's like a nice warm bronzy color. So I'm just going to do a little bit here. I'm not going to do a full contour because again, like if you're going out for 4th of July, you're not going to want to do a ton of makeup. You're just going to want to be simple, especially if you're like living the boat life. So I'm just going to do a little bit on my cheeks so that they have they're warm. They have some color to them. When you do cheek color, it like brings your cheeks up. So again, everything we're doing is trying to like fight the gravity. You want to like be up, elevated, you know? And our colors are hyperpigmented. And this is a brand new brush. I have like no powder, like no makeup in it. So that's why I'm like redipping. But it's hyperpigmented. You do not need a lot at all. Now, if you want a little bit of highlighter, Honey Glow or Glazed. You can tell Glazed is my favorite because it's like literally almost gone. I'm going to just use some of the Honey one because I have more of her. Okay. So again, not a crazy cheek. And let's say, just as a side note, like you're like, oh my God, I put way too much cheek color on, Danny, because I didn't listen. I didn't realize how pigmented it was. Go in your translucent powder, get a little bit on your brush, and then just blend, starting at your apples, and it will lighten it up for you. So it's almost like not a perfect eraser, but pretty close. Okay. Time for lip. Now, I dropped one of my reds. We have so many reds, and I'm going to show them to you. Hold on. I got to share my screen. I got to allow the share screen. All the things. My goodness. Okay. Here are all of our reds. So many reds, right? So many fun reds. I own a lot of them because I just love wearing red. I can't find all of them. Where did they all go? I don't know. I feel like I've got lipsticks in like every purse that I own. But there is a red for everybody. Okay. So, and it really depends on like the undertone, or like your skin shade. Like a lot of my bronze ladies love wearing Poppy Please. A lot of my ivory ladies like wearing like Rockstar Red. Now you can wear any red. It's really like what you feel confident in too. When I first started Mary Kay, you would not catch me dead wearing a red lip. I'm like, oh my God, it's way too bright. I can't do it. So I started with Appleberry, which is not on here, which is kind of funny. We have so many reds, can't even find a picture big enough, you know? But it was like a nice light one. And then I worked my way up into like the bolder, like Rockstar Red. And that iconic red lip gloss is so cute. So for me, it's honestly just hard to pick like what red I'm going to wear. So I will say our lip liners, oh my God, they're waterproof. Like they last so long all day. They're fade resistant. They're like have vitamin E in them. They feel so good. Yeah, Beth is like, I got them in workstations. I got them everywhere. So for me, if I want my lip to last all day, I have to put a lip liner underneath. And Mary Kay has like 14 shades of lip liners, but this red one is stunning. So I'm going to do my Cupid's bow. I like to do the outline first, and then I color in the whole lip. The reason I color in the whole lip is because then if it was going to fade, it's at least even. You don't want to have like that ring around your mouth like a crazy old lady. So I kind of do my Cupid's bow. And then I color it in. I mean, just as a lip liner, how good does that look? Hold on, didn't do that side even. You're like, not that good. Not that good yet, Danny. How cute. I love it. And again, our lip liners have the same little sharpener that the eyeliner does. How fun is that? So cool. So now we've got so many choices of what you want to put on top of this. You could just rock out some iconic red lip gloss, call it a day. I love a lip gloss. I love the feeling of a lip gloss. And if you love the feeling of a lip gloss, but you want a lipstick, then you want the Supreme Hydrating Rockstar Red. Yeah, Rockstar Red. I was like, why am I second guessing this color? So I guess I'll just do a swatch there. So pretty, very bright. It's very hydrating. It's luscious. I love it. I'll just show you the couple of swatches that I do have on here. Oh, here's Appleberry. Here's the girl I started out with so many moons ago. So it's more of like a warm, like berry undertone red. That line wasn't straight. Well, here we are. This is probably the one I'm going to read. Red Stiletto. This is like, I'm wearing this color to the Bills game, you know? So very bright, very fun. Let me get that like closer. But you can see that Supreme Hydrating one. You can even see the shininess of like how luscious it is. Oh, Poppy Please. Poppy Please has more of like an orangey undertone to it. So that last one, that's Poppy Please. That's Red Stiletto. And then the last one I have is Scarlet Red. I also have Red Smolder somewhere. I don't know where she is. So you can see Scarlet Red has more of that like berry undertone again. So many reds. If you're not sure, ask your beauty consultant for a sample. She has them, or she can order them. Okay, so I'm going to do the lip gloss because I didn't show that one on my hand. Look at that. I guess I could put that on my hand. Let's dip it in. I'll just go on top. Whee! Look at that. Ooh, she red. Oh, thank you, Terry. And then the last thing you're going to want to do before you leave the house is one, take all the makeup off your hand. But two, finishing spray. This is going to make your makeup last all day. Like I tell you, I layer this sucker on brides, everything. You can sweat like a pig and be fine. Now, when you put it on, you want to do it in a plus sign and then a time sign. You kind of want it like arm's length away. So like plus sign, time sign. And it's just like this nice light mist that goes over you, and then you don't feel it, but it's like your makeup's not moving. Your makeup's not moving. Now, one thing I want to share with you before I bid you adieu, which you need to ask your beauty consultant about, because this girl wants you to do it. Mary Kay is amazing, as we all know, right? And what they want to do is give you, hold on, share screen. Sorry, so hard to multitask. If this doesn't make you believe that you could also be a Mary Kay director, I don't know. Okay, Mary Kay is doing this Mary Kay Your Way makeover contest. Starts this month, ends in August. And let me tell you, if you do a makeover with your beauty consultant, share the pic, she'll give you the full details. They're literally giving away like all expenses paid trips to this spa in Arizona, in Scottsdale, Arizona. They're paying the round trip airfare. They're giving you spa treatments. They're also giving you $1,000 spending money and a bunch of Mary Kay products. And now let me tell you why your beauty consultant wants you to win. Because when you win, your beauty consultant also wins. So that girl really wants you to win. And Mary Kay's picking 6, and I think you get to bring a friend with you as well if you win. So like if my customer, let's say my customer Kim wins, Kim can bring a friend, and then I win too. So we all get to go. And then, so there's going to be 6 of those winners, 6 customers, their buddy, and then the beauty consultant also gets to win. And then if you're not one of the top 6, they're picking 7 people to win $500 cash giveaway with Mary Kay products. So I mean, and again, if you win, your consultant wins. So we really want you to win, because we would also like these prizes. We love free Mary Kay. We love spending money. I won a 2-night stay to get like pampered and massage and all the things. Yes, please. So especially if you're my customer watching, you better set up a makeover with me, okay? And even if you're not local to your consultant, we have the internet. So you can do FaceTime, you can do Zoom, you can do a Facebook Live, whatever the case may be. Like, you can still do it even if you're not local to your consultant, okay? So I hope you had fun. I hope you learned a lot. And here's my 4th of July. Look, how cute is that? So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night.